The latest auction treasure trove. What do we got? How about a McCullough Timber Bear 20-inch bar chainsaw. It's got compression. We'll see what happens. Next, laying on the ground, a steel BG55 blower. Also has compression. A Chicago Electric demolition hammer. The propane torch. No, you guys don't care about the rest of this stuff, but I've talked about it before. Auctioneers sometimes really help you out by accident. This was also included. This is a wire trenching tool. Says maximum depth of 13 inches, although I don't quite know how that's possible. But yeah, I guess it is. If you measure the distance from the nut all the way to the bottom of the teeth, it's supposed to have carbide teeth. These are expensive, new. It's a EZ ground saw is what it is, and you crank that knob up there, and then the circular part lowers into the ground. It's got supposedly a Honda 4 horsepower engine on it. I haven't even pulled the cord to see if it has compression or anything, but they didn't even list this as what it was. It was like a picture. I said auctioneers help you. It was like a picture in the back of a wheelbarrow, flipped upside down, this sitting there, a few other items. So I don't even think most people ever even saw it and tried to figure out what it was, but that's it. It's a wire trencher. It'll do 13 inches deep and 2.5 inches wide and cut a trench. You just pull it backwards as you walk. And hopefully it works because they're very expensive, but I also have a use for that. There's a number of times that I needed to trench, so I hope that the engine works and can be brought back to life. We shall see. And that everything else works. I didn't even find a model number on it. I was gonna try to find that. Obviously this was bought from a rental place. There's a EZ ground saw 9000 and a 9100. The 9100 has a wet clutch, which kind of looks like maybe that's a wet clutch to me. But I gotta figure out which model it is, and it looks like oh yeah, 9100 EZ91. So that's it. So this is the wet clutch variant. And I couldn't believe it. I got this, a wheelbarrow. The wheelbarrow, maybe you couldn't see it, but I expected fully. There's no way the tire's good. I couldn't believe it. Tire was good and air was in the tire. Unbelievable. So wheelbarrow, garden cart. I don't really care about those, but this was in there. That steel blower, that whole pile. The blower, this trencher, wheelbarrow, garden cart, bunch of other garbage. One of them was a complete dash off a boat, which, you know, it's just an old boat, but it had a bunch of marine grade switches that I certainly can use, little treasures. And then you would never seen it because they were buried in kind of dirt. 3 LED shop lights, 4 foot long shop. Now, why is that with all this old stuff in the back of a shed? I may never know. Whole pile, $45 for everything I just listed with the blower and this. The chainsaw over there was, I think, about $27. So anyway, quite the haul. I was really happy to get this, and I hope it works, but that's next on the to-do list. First thing I'm gonna do is do the wrong thing and fix that flat tire because it annoys me. It's off the hub. I don't believe it has an inner tube, so I'm gonna stick it on blocks, pull it off, and see if I can get that tire to seat, and then it'll be a lot easier to roll it around. Oh yeah. All right, Dan. Step 1. Yeah, remember the previous machine, for those of you guys that subscribe and watched it? That pressure washer, and Craftsman put that stupid little cap on there that you can never get off. A normal cotter pin was it to remove the tire in case you needed to service it. And since it's a pneumatic tire, one thing I know, I guarantee you, you're gonna have to service it someday. All right, let's take that little fella out. All I'm gonna do is try to clean up the bead. I already poked my finger in there and I didn't see any, you know, rusty spots or anything. It was just dirt. So I think it just got off the bead and then kept leaking a little bit of dust or dirt or grit or something. So I have bead sealer. Well, let's see if this works first. Taking the valve stem out just lets you shove more air in there more quickly to see if you can get it to seat. It's going to be a struggle anyway, no matter what, to get it to seat on this bead. And it's kind of rough. Certainly would do a better job if I go ahead and just put the bead sealer in it, but it also makes it very hard to get off of there if you decide I'm just gonna get a new tire. But god dang, these machines are expensive. I'm really excited if this thing works. They're $5,000 or something ridiculous. New, of course it's not new, but like I said, I actually want to use it. I know two people that would very much like to be able to do some trenching of some wire to get buried for a couple things. So maybe I use it and then sell it. I don't know. Well, like I said, it's gonna be iffy, but well, I kind of want to see if it holds there at all, if I can get it to seat, just to make sure the tire's okay. It's gonna be a real nightmare to get this to seat, probably. Yeah, I can already tell there's no way. I'm gonna have to try to put a strap around this or something. Well, let me get it set up and see what I can fandangle. I believe it'll go. I think I'm gonna, I'll stick with the plan. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go ahead and put the bead sealer in it. I hope it's not difficult to get it back off if it goes, which I think it will. So close, except not even close, which is different than so close. Getting anywhere? Not really. Maybe? It's on there. Now what do? Slime it or push that back off and put bead sealer? Actually, it held air just fine. Yeah, let's put the bead sealer in and be done with it once and for all. Hold on. The old bead sealer. You lend stuff to a guy and it comes back like a monkey just played football with it. John, you know who you are. I know you're laughing. Old. Hopefully you didn't pull something tricky and actually fill it up with paint or something. Did you? And this is actually bead sealer, isn't it? I'm gonna make a giant mess, first of all. Operate that much. You know, now that I'm looking at it, common sense should tell you, and it didn't, that two sides of a thing are dirty at the same time. Not just the rim. you got to clean off the tire too, which I totally did not. Hope for the best. Alright. It's a mess. Alright, here we go. Watch out. Went right on there, didn't it? Alright, then. Let's get this. Try to get this in there relatively quickly before it comes back off. Get in there. Oh, come on. You can do it. You can do it. Get in there. Oh yeah. Now, let's go get the inflator. Right tools for the job. Come on, do it. Yes. Perfect. Now, even if it does leak somewhere on the tire, we can deal with that later with slime, but the bead, it's nice to have it fixed with, oh God, oh God. Ow. There we go. Okay. Clean off the leftover schmutz. I only got 6 strips on my hands before I was thinking about gloves. Perfect. What's this thing say? Do not exceed. Nah, you can't read it. I think it said before I rubbed it off and disintegrated 24. Does this side say? Yeah, maximum 24 psi. What is this? We got us a nice little tire plug. Is that the, yeah? That would explain it. How many pounds we got in here? Yeah, about 24. So, we'll let that sit. Let's see if this is leaking, shall we? Doesn't look like it. Well, at least the bead will be set. We can deal with this. I'm at least gonna cut that off with a knife like it should have been cut the first time. But I think that's it. All right, then. The other tires, I don't think they got any air in them, but they were on the bead, so the machine will roll easily now and get it moved around. Next project on this machine is what? Well, I guess get it in here, poke around on it, clean it up a little, see if it has compression, spark, and fuel system, if everything's fixable. It did have compression. I couldn't control myself. I did pull the handle once out there to see, and it does. So mechanically the motor chooches over. Whether the wet clutch works or any of that, I don't know. Let's see if the motor works first. So, looks a lot better now, don't it? I'm gonna give it some cleanings. that's the Honda engine. There's the belt drive. This is the newer of the two, the 9100 without the wet clutch. Apparently, I don't know. If this one hits hard stuff, it's supposed to stop. The wet clutch is supposed to stop the motor from stopping and getting torn up. So there it is. Wheels holding there, just fine. Machine certainly moves now like it should. It's a way better situation. So I'm gonna get the shop vac going, suck a bunch of this dust and filth off, and start poking around in the motor. Apply soap and water. Whoop. Now it's starting to look like something, isn't it? I looked, but we're gonna pretend like this is the first look. What do you think's in there? Oh yeah. A little rusty, but not bad. You can see the bottom. I don't have a flashlight. Can you see in there? Well, it's got, looks like 1/4 of a tank or so. Let's get that drained out and then proceed. If I was really brave, which I'm not, and go ahead and try to give it a pull and see what happened. I just realized this is probably the fuel shut off and I fooled with it. I don't know what that lever was. That's probably fuel shut off. And that's choke. I can see the symbol for the choke. Yeah. Probably shouldn't have done that, but let's get the crappy fuel out of there and we'll drizzle some, take spark plug out, check for spark, then drizzle some fuel in there. It does have an on off over here, which is off, but you can hear it's got compression. Oh God. Dumped the whole machine over. It does. This thing's a little sticky, but I did fool with it. It will retract, so let's get things going and see what happens. What size is that? We're supposed to know. I don't know. What does it look like? 3/4? No. Bigger. 13/16? Yes. I don't, what? Don't get tight in certain spots. No, quit. I got blasted. Can't anything be easy. What is happening? Yeah, got some schmoo on the threads, or probably the sockets. Yeah, the socket looks like it's rubbing, binding up. It was rubbing on the valve cover. I got super nervous. It was shifting around, making me think that'd be just great if the threads were stripped. I don't want to deal with that. I haven't had to deal with that yet. Pretty gross. Let's go get it cleaned up and run it through the Tester 9000, shall we? Actually, no. Before we do that, oh yeah. Let's just see what happens. I think that's on the metal enough. Well, let's just find out. On contact. Let me get to where I can handle things here. Oh yeah. Spark plug and the tester show good spark. Unbelievable. Does we be having compression? Let's see if I can, well, first of all, turn it off so I don't electro shock myself. Yep, no doubt about it. Compressione. Alright, let me get this spark plug cleaned up. And that's 2 of the 3 things. Next is fuel system. See if we can get the carburetor chooched. Check. Okay, what treasure are we gonna find? Rat's nest? Oh. Huh? So far, so good. Nothing looks terrible. This does seem like pretty much a commercial machine. The belts, if I didn't mention it, they look all right. I guess we'll have to see how well their pulleys and stuff are lubed up, but well, I wouldn't be opposed to, you know, getting some new belts. Everything else pans out. Well, that looks all right. The foam's not falling apart. I mean, it's pretty dirty, but, well, the thing does dig in the dirt all day. It's semi-deteriorated. It's hard to get it off of here without tearing it, but no, I believe we can blow that out and it'll be just fine. Yeah. Well, I think so. Not too shabby. Oh. Now what is that abomination? What size is that? I'm gonna say 3/8. I guess right. Good. Nothing stripped or falling apart yet. Or screwing out the other end. Oh wait, is it? Did I speak to you? Yeah. That stud is unscrewing itself. That's all right. It'll be okay. Uh-oh. That's under the machine. Yeah, we can get that recajulist. What's that? Oh! Oh, god dang! Oh, it smashed my finger. Oh, I saw Jesus for a minute. Oh, God. Just. Oh. Never learn. It didn't feel good, but I didn't smash my nail, luckily. What am I doing? I should be wearing gloves. Well. Oh, yeah. What have we got going on? Oh, my God. Of course. I think just to preemptively strike, I'm going to grab that with a needle nose lock jaws, see if I can get that nut the rest of the way off. just seems like it's gonna be a headache maker. Should grab just the shaft part, I think. Yeah. Hoop, chew. Come on, be the one. Do it. Do it. Do it. Where's Shia LaBeouf when I need him? Do it. It's not doing it. Why? Hoop. Do it. Come on. Are you doing it? Oh. Winner. Chicken dinner. Yeah. Get back in there. Get back in there. Good enough for now, I think. Yeah. Okay. We're in. Well, it's loose, but you get the idea. You don't need to see me tear off every tiny thing. That is a fuel shutoff. I'm hoping I don't have to replace that line because it looks like it's a pain in the butt to fish it through there. It doesn't seem deteriorated though. It's pliable. Anyway, let me get this linkage off. Let me get the fuel line off. Drained into something. That was a shutoff if I didn't say it. It looks like. Yeah, that's obviously the choke. This is obviously, now that I look, the shutoff, so. Okay. You don't need to see every moment of this happen, so let me get the carburetor off and on the bench, and we will proceed from there. Stinks. Smells like varnish old schmoo. And I broke the damn line right there. Grabbing it with the pliers, so. There's this outside sleeve and an inside sleeve. I don't know if that's because it deteriorated or that's the way it is. I don't know, but maybe they made it that way so that it's easier to replace it. You just take the other end off and slide it up on there. I don't know. Whoop. Oh God, gasket came off. That's fine. So it probably was off, and then I went and opened it and then filled the bowl. It does stink, but it doesn't look terrible. The inside of the tank doesn't look rusted or terrible either, so hoping good draining and flushing. Hey, don't start pouring down the side of the motor. Well, that's great. Now I don't have a hand free to do anything. Good God. I don't know much, but I know effed up, but I say it, says Forrest Gump. Check this out. Even though it looked clean, there must be some schmoo in there, because there's still plenty of liquid. And if I frizzle around where the bottom of the tank drain is, see, I shoved some of the schmutz out of the way, and then the flow increases, so there's something in there. Unfortunately, there's really no room where the line is run to put an inline fuel filter in there, so I guess you just gotta have your tank clean. Keep it that way. I'm hoping that if I keep fooling around down by the bottom of the drain, that it'll just sort of smash it and take it out with this flowing fuel. Anyway, just wanted to show you, there's something in there clogging it. Okay, I'm dumb. Got a much better look. Can you see? Where's the lens? Fuel filter. So I guess I gotta tip the tank backwards to get the last bits of this fuel out. Phooey. I made the executive decision that if you're gonna do something, you gotta do it right. You know, that's always terrible. Anyway, I think those are the two tank mounts. In the back, there's some over here. I think I just need to pull the tank off and the hose with it in order to get access to that hose to replace it. So I'm not gonna film all that. It's just 3 bolts, I think, but gonna wrestle the tank off there and then replace the hose. All right, Dan. Oh God, I almost set on my wrenches. What? Don't do that. It was just like I said, it was easy. Those 2 nuts and 1 bolt out of there. Gas tank came off. There it is. So this is a replaceable filter. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I was able to really give the tank a good shaking and flushing, and it looks pretty good in there. Let me see if I can. Got the schmoo cleaned off of that. You see in there? Where's the light? Anyways, it's in pretty good shape, so it should be golden. It's 90% empty. I had fuel line in my fuel line stash that matches. There was a sleeve on the outside to protect it from rubbing, I guess, so. Let me get that all put back together, and we'll move on to the carburetor. Yeah, I think in that order. Okie doke. Kind of in my way here. Carburetor installation time. Recap. Tank's been flushed completely. Carburetor's been cleaned and it was filthy. So it certainly wouldn't run very good if at all like that. Let's see what we got. Oh God. Oh God. Okay. So we got to get this Kamehameha back on there. And is there anything squirrely? Everything's straightforward. I think everything's pretty straightforward. Yeah. I believe that goes on like thus and hence. Yeah. Alright. I can't believe you guys didn't tell me to wear gloves. And second of all, nobody bothered to tell me, hey, idiot, it's a Honda engine. It's metric, you dingus. Well, figured it out. The 3/8 wrench wouldn't fit. And I thought, what is going on? Well, yeah, that's would make sense now, doesn't it? All right, Dan. Well, let's attempt to stuff everything on here. See if I can do it without breaking anything. What makes sense to do first? Linkage. Get on in there. Uh-oh. Yeah. Okay, that went. This one was in the other hole. Nope. Oh my God, all you can see is my hand. Somebody keeps saying that on my videos, and they're right. But man, it's hard to get my eyeballs view and yours. All right, there's a linkage. Better pair of pliers here. Get in there. No, get in there. What's the hang up? Okay. I think that sleeve need to be in there some more. I'm gonna try to barehand it because I don't want to. Yeah, that'll work just fine. Barehanded it. Okay. Well, again, you're kind of in the way of my fingers. Can I do it like this? Oh, easy. Oh, easy now. You done went too far. Just can't. But why does this stupid thing keep twisting? Oh my God. You dirty dog. Why? Why won't you cooperate? What's the problem? Why? Wow. You devil. Finally. Hooked. All right, Dan. All systems go. Oops, sorry. Try to go like this here. That better? What do you think? Like that? Yep, I like it like that. And then this whole calamity, I believe, should go on in one piece. No! I told myself this could go on as one assembly. I am looking now. No, it cannot. Let's see. Uh-oh. Can't get to the bolt that needs tightened. Come on. That'd be a layer of hell, wouldn't it? Just go someplace and you have to operate wing nuts all day long, and there's just enough shmoo on the shaft that they won't spin. You have to turn it every single turn. Wow. That'd be bad. Whew. Right. We didn't lose our gasket, did no? It's in there. All right. Crankcase ventilation dingus tube is where it needs to be. I don't remember that looking like that, but it had to have, right? Yeah. Come on. Yeah. Well, certainly seems to make sense. This did, if I didn't tell you, show on and off. On's that way, so it's in the off position. It was. Now it's in the off position again. I hope that these nuts aren't totally pooched. Oh, you son of a bitch. Why didn't I just do what I thought I needed to do and run a tap over that? Why? Why didn't I? Ah! Nothing's easy. You gotta know that. Here we go again. Trying to damage this to where it won't work at all. Oh, come on. Give me room. And ting! Didn't know I could speak Japanese, did oh. Now you got it pooched. That's just great. Can grip it hard enough to get the nut off. You know, now I get on the floor off my shop stool. You can't get 2 breaks in one day. We should have known. We had it the first time, and when it let us get away with it that time, we should have known. That's it. That's your one chance. Idiot. Okay, do it the right way. You hear me making noises like all the time in the background? That's because I find if you just make noises, just life's easier. It just is. Alright, I'm looking through my tap and die set to find 10 millimeter. No, not 10 millimeter, but what size is that? Well, is it 9 millimeter? One pitch of 1. You guys are supposed to know this. Fooling with it down here, the tap and die set. Oh my God. 5 millimeter 0.9. Not it. This is killing me. Come on. I got things to do with my life. 12-24. 12 to 24 threads per inch. I don't think so. That feels awful sloppy. But it's possible. No, that's not right. No, 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 no. Six millimeter. No. We're gonna have to do this the proper way. Figure it out. Killing me. Okay, what are your guesses? The answer is 1.0. You can see it. What I was thinking, and that confirms it. Let's find the right one. 4.75. No. 5.8. No. 5.9. No. Oh, perfect. Don't tell me I don't have it. That would be about right. Just gotta be kidding me. Want no secret? I don't think I have it. 5.8. No. And 5.9. But no. 1.0. Maybe it's because it's not. It's supposed to be 6. 6 millimeter. Oh, yeah, that does look 6.1, I think is what we're looking for. Is that what I had here? Wouldn't you know? That's the one I had. Wouldn't you know it? Does it feel right? Not particularly. Well, it's because the end's all schmutzed. Oh my God. Well, I have no idea. There's no point in doing this on camera. I'm sitting there fiddling around. Let me see what I can do off camera. I don't know why I was being such a pain in the pickle, but it is, in fact, 6 millimeter 1.0 pitch threads. It's just had a bung on it. Got clunk-a-dunked. At least we didn't go too berserk. Tear it up, right? Should count for something. We're gonna have to double nut it. Get it in there most of the way. Okay. What'd I do with? Gently till it seats. We ain't getting away with it all the way, I don't think. Can I? Maybe? Does This is what the last guy did to tear this up. Well, that feels like it wants to act like it's at the bottom. But I don't think so. Well, we know it's got enough threads in there that it's not gonna pull out. These don't need a death grip of tightening on them. Or, whoopsie. Oh goody, where'd you go? Oh, come on. Just blasted. Okay. Yeah, so God. What are you gonna do now? Can't turn it anymore. Double nut style. There's no room. At least I don't think there is. Is there? Can't tell. It's getting real close. I mean, at what point do you... Well, I guess a guy can wrap paper towel type thing. What a pain in the ass. Ugh. Fine. I hate doing stuff the right way. Oh my God, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. You are rotten. What can I snap off here? That's what I'm going for. That plastic lever, that'd be a good start. Turn off our fuel shutoff. Perfect. Just. Can't win here. Really want to be careful and not bunger up these threads or tear up the gasket here. But it doesn't want to cooperate with me at all. You know what? I'm going to call that seated. And if I did my job well enough on here, well, now you can't turn it. Genius. If I did my job well enough threading it, we're there. What's the problem? Oh. Come on. Work with. Oh, God. Okay. Tube. I mean, whatever you call it. Crankcase ventilation. Done. Done. Is there another symbol over there? How are you supposed to know which? I wasn't watching. What's choke? Now, it's the real test, right? These stupid nuts go on after all that fiddling. Yes. Should have done that from the very beginning. Yeah, it's probably still out a tiny bit, but what are you gonna do? All right, everything's tight, I think. That has a little groove it sits in. What is the point of this tube? This one. It doesn't go anywhere. It literally goes nowhere. Is that where you, it's just like where you hang something from? It literally goes nowhere through the plastic. It doesn't go inside that leg. It doesn't have an outlet. I have no idea. That has a little detent where it sits, so we're gonna figure that that's right. Yeah. Put on Mr. Wingnut in our layer of hell where wing nuts don't spin. No, it will not cooperate anyway. Sir, stop resisting. Oh, God. Yep, okay. Locked and loaded. Finally. Yep. Well, that tears it. Oh, oopsie. I guess I shouldn't have lubed that up so much. Whoop, whoop. I need an eyeball. I did lube it on purpose because I wanted to make sure that it would return to idle. So you're supposed to, they have an instructional video on these things from the manufacturer, and it's pretty funny. 1980s style. The guy's out trenching for wire in khakis and a polo shirt and some dress shoes. We're ready to put fuel in this and try to start it. I just need to remember where that access screw is for the idle speed so I can adjust that. There isn't carb compliant, it looked like. Probably idle air adjust screw. And it only had a range of motion of like 20 degrees. So I'm going to go with the assumption that this thing is probably tuned just perfectly fine, just the way it is, now that the jets are all opened up. So hopefully, put some gas in it, take it outside, and give it a rip. The blade will spin, but it's off the ground. So unless I tip the machine over, that's not going to engage anything. So we should be able to just go ahead and spin it. I might lube the idler pulley there, just finger check it to somehow make sure it spins freely or whatever, and check that out before I start it. But I think we're ready to proceed. Well, I guess it's go time. Let me get some gas in it. And for those of you that are wondering, I did check the engine oil and the wet clutch oil. They're full and looked okay. So let me get gas in this thing and we'll get ready. Okay, gas is in. You know, I just realized this thing, does it have a kill switch? Huh. I don't know. Well, let's see what happens. Fuel on. I believe the choke is on. Put you someplace where you can see. I'm gonna try to stand right here. Hold on. Contact. I thought when I saw that when I first got it, there was electric start, but nah. Okay. Well, do you think that's choke or that's choke? Can't believe it. Unbelievable. Beautiful. Imagine that rattling sound is just one of the teeth in there. Held on by pins and not bolted dead solid pipe, so that's probably what that rattling is. It's running out of gas. And out of gas. All right. If I didn't show you, I thought I did, didn't I? What this lever ding does when you start cranking on it. See the thing going down? And that makes that pivots the blade into the ground. Let me set you down so you can see it. See what I mean? You keep cranking, I guess, till it's all the way in the ground, and I guess the tip of a tooth to the center of the hub, as deep as you can go, is, I did tell you that. That's where you get the 13 inches of depth advertised. Well, anywho, that was an adventure. I can't believe it. Got this very expensive machine for nothing, and sometimes I'm really lucky like that. Fortunate that I have time to work on this stuff. This will actually get put to work, at least for a number of friends I have that did need something trenched. And then I may or may not sell it. Stuff like this doesn't come along very often, and since it cost almost nothing, I think I'll be keeping this one. Thanks for watching.